Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Podcast. I am your host, Anthony Igadero.
And I'm your co-host, Chris Blackwood. What up, what up, what up, what up? Let's go.
Listen, guys, man, we got a very special guest with us today.
Back.
You know, Mr. Elijah Fisher's in the building, guys.
Top Shotter is back. Don't get it twisted.
What do you call him? The top
Shotter. You know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Gone but never forgot. Are you crazy? Welcome, my brother.
Yo,
Come on,
appreciate you coming by, showing love.
Thank you.
This is part 2, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
You know, without Rohan, though. without the big top shot.
Without the OG, triple OG.
But yo, I want to get into it, man. I want to talk about, you know, reclassifying. Like you went early. You could have came back to Crestwood, played another year.
Yep.
Probably averaged 50.
I'll give it a 55. 55.
Probably have Calipari,
70 ball. Nah, I put it like an 80. Maybe
no, what was the career high that you had? Was it
75?
75.
Okay, I want to talk about that game real quick. What was going through your mind when you scored 70? Because you scored 70, and then I think your teammate, like, a few games later, scored like 60?
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when you dropped that 70? That's crazy, because that's a record, right?
Yeah, record.
Yeah, I believe
What's going through your mind? Like, what goes through someone's mind when they're scoring 70?
Nothing.
I've never done it.
I think you just blank out and just
Honestly,
go.
yeah, you just blank out.
Go. Real talk.
Like, started the game, I was just chilling, cooling, and then I seen that Zay wasn't playing. I was like, oh, shit, I got to pick it up.
Oh, so Zay was out that game.
Yeah, he was out in the game. I seen he wasn't playing, so I was like, ah, shit, I got to pick it up. I got to pick it up type thing. So I'm like, all right, let me lock in.
Yeah.
And I started warming up, started feeling good. First play of the game, felt good.
Mm-hmm.
And I hit my mid-range. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm feeling it. Once I hit that mid-range, that's my go-to. I'm right there. I started scoring, and Coach Marlowe told me, hey, yo, let's get to 60. I'm like, 60? I'm going for 70. And then I just started picking it up, and I was like, yo, I'm going to go for 75.
Was that against Lincoln Prep?
No, it was against New Horizon.
New Horizon. I feel like everybody be beating up on Lincoln. Lincoln.
It's all good. You got to get it, yo. You got to get it.
So back to the original question, reclassifying. You could have came back to Toronto Crestwood, obviously, average 50, 60. NBA scouts probably would have been in the gym. G League Ignite. Calipari would have been up here. Why'd you choose to not come back? I know I want to hear from you.
The 70 ball really solidified it. Like, it really like helped me make my decision. Like, yo, it's too easy. Like, I'm doing this, and like, I missed a lot of free throws. I still got 75. So
Imagine.
I'm like,
Missed free throws?
a lot.
They try to rob you on one point. I think they said like 70s, like 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they recounted it, and then we got it correct.
Yeah.
Right. So it was just too easy. You just said, nah, it doesn't make any sense to come back.
And I felt like with my talent and everything, I felt like I was confident in myself. I felt like, yo, I go a year early and go do my thing and be me. Cause I felt like I had the skill set where I could reclassify up 2 years up. Like, I'm confident within myself. Doesn't matter who I'm playing against. I always have confidence. So that's why I felt like it'd be best for me, and I'll be getting there early.
The crazy thing, man. I think all the top ballers, you know what I mean, and you're in that category. And the similarity I'm hearing is, confidence. Y'all confidence is just on another level. And I think that's what separates you from everybody else. Your confidence is just super high. And how do you sustain that? My question is like how do you just keep it there? Like, you sustain it every time you touch the court. You know what I mean? So like, where did that come from, and how do you do so?
It just comes from the work that you put in, honestly. Because I used to be days and nights just going in the gym. Days where like I didn't want to go in the gym, body sore, still going in. So I know the work that I put in is going to pay off. So I feel like that's what really gives you confidence. Like, you did like 30 reps on this hezzy pull-ups. You did 30 reps on getting to the rim, doing this Euro. So it's like bread and butter. Okay, he comes, a little contact. I've been doing this.
Right.
So it's got to be easy.
Straight. That's another nugget.
Honestly, first time I met him, he was talking trash to me. I was in the weight room.
Of course, you would remember it.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the weight room.
He knows what happened. He knows what happened.
So hold on, let me tell the story real quick.
He knows what happened.
Let me tell the story real quick. Rohan knows too, but I was in the weight room.
Excuses.
I was doing chest. It was a chest
Excuses.
thing. So my arms were tight.
Here we go.
So I was like, we were shooting. I think we shot for
Excuses.
5. Yeah. Then I won, and then you won.
You didn't win.
It didn't work like that?
Nah. Especially after you just did arms and chest,
I
man,
know,
dude.
but he beat
How
me
you
the
gonna
first.
shoot with a
He's so capped though. Like he did that early in the
Because
morning.
listen,
This is
you
nighttime.
know, I'm a shooter. That's what I do.
Right.
But I think he got me.
Come on,
No,
man.
he knows.
I think he
Man,
might have got me that day.
Yo,
But
listen,
so
man.
I'm talking. This was years ago. Like, bro, you might have been in like grade 10. I want to say.
Yeah.
Easy.
And the confidence was there from those days.
That's
like,
the one thing I always.
Yeah, after
could always
I
say
was going
about
home, I was like, that
Elijah,
little nigga
man.
is super cocky,
super
man.
cocky.
I
Yeah,
was like,
but you need that.
no,
It's needed. It's mandatory.
no, I
You
agree.
understand? So like,
I agree.
so
It's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. They're all. You're not on my level.
that's
That's
it.
their mindset.
And that's
so
it.
he shouldn't have that mindset, of course.
So having that mindset, like here's the segue. You know why did you choose Texas Tech?
Well, I felt like that would be an opportunity for me to go in and go kill right away because
Right
all the
away.
players that were leaving, like TJ was leaving, Kevin was leaving. I was like, that's a spot for me right there. Like they play my position, so I feel like I can come in right away and be an impact.
Right. So so to take me back, like, you know, they would come to your games. I heard they were showing you mad love. Like they were at every game. Every game when you were at Crestwood, they were there. They were taking in everything.
No, they show mad love, especially during AAU. You show up to all the games, and then especially during like the end of the season when the season ended, and like I would just work out. They're always calling me and everything. Like cause I knew I was like leaving school. I would work out at like 12. Like just work out like 3 times a day. So I'm working at like 12, finish my workout at like 2 a.m. I get a phone call from coach. I'm like, yo, coach is dedicated. He's serious. Like call me at like 2 in the morning.
Was the head coach?
Yeah, the head coach. So I was like, yo, coach got to be serious. He's calling me at 2 in the morning, and I know coach is already old already, so like he's probably tired and everything.
Must have been
Waiting
real
up at 2 a.m. to call you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 a.m. for an elder? Come on, no disrespect to the elders. I'm just saying. Y'all go to bed at like 10, 9 p.m. if on a late night.
No comment. Anyways, Lubbock, Texas. How did you adjust to Lubbock? Like you're from big city and then you go to Lubbock. I know a lot of people don't understand how Lubbock is, but because you know in Texas you got Houston, you got Dallas, you know you got Austin, Lubbock. Like, how'd you adjust to that? You're you're in your house eating yam, banana, dumpling, you know, and then you gotta go to Texas, like Lubbock, Texas.
It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It still is hard because like just waking up and going outside. It's not like it's a city where everything's busy. Like it's dead. It's quiet. And it's like it's not like it's like a city. It's like a college town. So like it's only like college students. And the biggest thing was I didn't really see a lot of diversity there. I didn't see like in Toronto you can go see you see this group of people here, this group of people here. Where like it'll make me feel safe. They make me feel like welcome. Like I feel like I know this group. I can eat this type of food, that type of food, that type of food, and feel good. There it was like, okay, you're gonna eat steak, you're gonna eat salmon. Like got to a point where I was tired of eating steak and salmon. Like whenever I got that, like I would just throw it away. Like, bro, I'm tired of this. Like, you eat this every day. It got to the point where like I used to eat like 1 or 2 meals a day. Like, I can't keep on eating this. I'm getting homesick, like bad.
Right. So, your first game is when you noticed like the change of how things were, right? Because I'm assuming he promised certain things before you signed. So was it the first game that you noticed like things were changing for you? Like when did you notice things were like, it's a little iffy over here?
I noticed it a little bit in practice, but it was mostly the first game, like where it really hit me. I'm not starting. I'm like, okay, so I don't really need to start. Devin Booker, you didn't start. Feel like, okay, I can come off the bench, be 6-man, be a spark. Like I can go in, go do me. And then coming to the first game, I play. It just feels weird. Like I don't feel like I'm me. Like I don't feel free. Like I feel like I'm held back in like some chains or something. Like he's just holding me back.
Did he promise you certain things on how like, okay, we're gonna run our offense like this so you can do what you do?
Yeah, for sure. He promised me that I'll be able to get the ball off the rim, bring it up. I'll be able to play a little bit of point guard, come here, come off a ball screen, create for others, show my passing so I can show coaches and everyone in the NBA that I can pass the ball, I can get to the rim, I can shoot. We're gonna call this for you and do that for you. I was like, yeah, this is what I like to hear, coach. And then like used to always call and check in, like the whole staff used to always call me, check in, make sure I'm good. AAU games are there, make sure I'm good. Saying, I like the way you play, this, that. And then they'll even see like little things I would do, like, okay, he has a good shot, he could do this, he could do that. We can translate it into the game.
Right. Because I would see some stuff that your dad would send send me, and I would see the form, the mechanics, everything. Like I'm like, this is looking like he's gonna do it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do it. Like the mechanics. I remember how I used to shoot before, it was a little flat. Like now it's looking like you're coming off screens, and I remember I can't remember how much shot it was.
Middies.
Like it might have been
Come
like
on, baby.
it
The
might have been like
middies are on
7, 8
point.
straight. You were
You
hitting
know
it,
it.
but
You know it.
you were going to work, and this was in the summertime before, because you left early. Like you went summertime, I'm out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start working out. So he showed the videos then, and it was looking real, man. It was looking real. So you'd say first game didn't start. How did that did you have a conversation with coach? Like,
Yeah, that's what I
hey, like
want to know.
what's going on,
That's
man?
one thing with me. I didn't have no conversation with him. I just put my head down, and continue to work. I'm like, yo,
Mm.
there's no need complaining to him or nothing. Because if I complain, nothing really can do is say, okay, so whatever.
Right.
So I just put my head down, just continue to work. Like, okay, he has to see me working. Started
So-
working, started watching film with
Mm.
him. Try to watch film with him, his son, everyone. Try to be able to get in the gym as much as I can, so you can say, yo, working.
Because I'm watching the games, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to disrespect your team or nothing like that, but I didn't feel like you shouldn't have been out there.
Mm.
My opinion. I'm watching the games. I'm watching the game versus, Texas Tech versus Kansas State. I'm watching you versus Texas Tech, and I'm like, okay, Canadians are gonna go at it. Marcus Carr,
Yeah.
Elijah Fisher, let's go.
Mm.
I'm excited. Got my popcorn, my donuts, sitting up, cocked up. Bro, what's happening right now? At, at one point of the season, did you feel like, this is not the place for me? Like, it's not gonna happen.
Right after the meeting that me and him had, because we had a meeting, and I remember it like it was yesterday.
How much games into the season was that when you had that meeting?
It was what? The start of
The conference?
yeah,
Big 12 conference?
start of the conference, start of the conference.
Conference tournament? Okay.
Mm.
Started the conference where we just started playing like in conference games. He brought me to the office and told me like, "Yo, you need to stop shooting. You need to stop shooting the ball like this." I brought you to play. Yeah,
So he told you stop shooting the ball.
yeah. He told me, "Yo, I need to stop shooting the ball. Do this and that." I'm like, "Coach, what do
I
you
might
mean?"
have went home that same day. Like, yo, pops, book the flight. What? Don't shoot the ball.
And I was asking like, "Yo, Coach, what do you mean? I shot 50% last game. I barely even shot the ball."
Mm.
And so no, because I need you to get to the rim, kick it out, facilitate. I need you to play defense. I'm like, coach, I got you. I can play defense, facilitate, I can do all that, but I was shooting 50%. It's not like I'm taking bad shots. I'm not shooting like you already have me restricted where I'm only taking like 4 or 5 shots and I'm shooting 50%. Like I'm doing good, I feel like. Because like some of your starters are shooting 13, 14 shots, and we're shooting the same percentage, and I'm doing the same amount of work as them. Like a player would shoot for 15, 14 shots, end the game with 4 points. I'm taking 4 shots, ending the game with 5 points, 4 points. My coach, like, what can I really do to start playing and things in that meeting? And then he brought up the film, started going saying, well, you can do this, you can do that. I was like, okay, I got you.
Like, what was he saying? Do what? Like,
I would get to the rim. I went up. Even though I made it, he would say, okay, you could kick it here. You could kick it there.
Hold up. Hold on. So you would grab a rebound, offensive rebound?
No, like I'm getting to the rim, like caught the ball, drove to the rim.
Yeah.
And he's saying kick it.
He's saying, look here, you could have kicked it there, you could have kicked it there. I'm like, coach.
Is he trying to make you into a point guard or something?
That's what I was trying to find out. But then he was like, I need to facilitate the ball more. So then comes practice now. I'm not doing that. I'm getting to the rim, dunking it, getting to the rim, layup, mid-range pull-up. Next game, DNP. I'm like, oh.
Coach's decision?
His decision. Because like the assistants were fighting for me. DNP. I got like 4 or 5 DNPs.
Straight?
Yeah, straight.
Wow.
And then after that, I was like, yo, as soon as I get in, just swing the rock. Because if I shoot this, I'm not playing. I'm going right back to DNP. And then that's when like everything just started going downhill where I was like, get here. Okay, here. You take the ball. These give me the ball, they'll take it right back.
So see, this is the problem that I have, right, with coaches, right? It's like when you got coaches, like when coaches got players like on a leash, hate to use that term, it's like when you got that short leash,
got that leverage,
and it messes with the whole. You can be the top player in the world.
Yeah,
it'll mess with your mind
mess
out
with that
there.
Psyche, man.
So how was your mind going into? So when you went into the game, your mindset was just like, I ain't trying to mess up. I'm just trying to. I want to be out here as much as I can.
My mind going into it was, okay, when I first get out there, do what he needs and do what I need to do so I can stay on the court. And once I stay on the court, then gradually started doing different things. Like, okay, get to the rim now. Try to go score the ball. Try to shoot a catch and shoot three. Try to do a mid-range pull-up. Slowly, but still do what I need to do so he can't really say much. But it didn't even matter because I already knew, like, if I took the first shot and I missed, I already know I'm coming out.
You know you're coming out.
Like, that was like the whole team. That was like the whole team on the bench. Like, it got to the point where if you're on the bench, like, you used to sit there and say, yo, first got to go in. If you miss the shot, just know you're coming out. As soon as you miss that shot, subs ready to come get him. And we're all just laughing like, bro, told you.
Crazy.
Gotta hit your shot. So that's where it messed with all of us. Not even just me, like everyone on the bench. Like, we knew, like, yo, you want to be like the second or third guy coming off the bench? So there's already guys that messed up. So then he can't really say nothing to you, and he has to keep you on.
Right. Wow. I understand how college basketball is, where it's not so much where you can dribble and get to the cup and do. It's like you gotta, one or two dribbles, get to the basket or swing it. I get it, but it's like when you play for a coach, it's like it kind of sounds like he ain't really believe in your offensive ability. That's what it sounded like.
He for sure didn't. Like, he didn't believe in most of us. But like,
so why the hell he recruit you? That's what I don't understand.
That was my point. That's what I was trying to understand. Like, why come recruit me? And then I'm hearing now from the guys that you hearing from the guys that you're saying, oh, don't worry about Elijah. He's about to be focused on his second year. He's not playing his first year. He already understood that coming in.
Listen, this is a business now. And people ain't got time to waste.
You got
this is a business.
You got the NIL joints. You got
like, this is a straight up business. I'm not wasting a year.
Come on,
Facts.
Man.
I need all four if I'm gonna stay all four.
Facts.
Because you don't know what could have happened. It could have been an amazing season this year for you, and you could have been getting prepared for the draft right now.
Facts.
What do you think is the hardest thing? Like, what was the hardest thing for you to adjust when you got to school, man? Because I know for me, it was definitely strength. I ain't want to lift no type of weights at all.
It wasn't even strength for me because I felt like I was already strong enough. Like, I come to paint, try to body this guy. He's moving back, bodying him. So like, I was fine with the strength. It was just adapting to the coaching style and the way that everything was.
Right.
And like, even at first, they said like I wasn't going hard. So I'm like, what? I'm not going hard. So I'm like, what do you mean by I'm not going hard? So I'm like, all right, okay, I got you guys. I'm not gonna keep on going back and forth. And you guys say I'm not gonna go hard. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Keep on going, doing my thing. Like, got to a point where in practice where I'm not even worried about offense. I'm like, okay, yo, let me go pick up this guy. Guy's not even dribbling the ball. I'm ripping it from him. Next possession, ripping it from him. Coach is like, yeah, that's what I want to see. I'm like, yeah, coach, I got you. I'm just work hard. Don't even worry about nothing. I got you. Don't have to
I think that's fair. I think that's fair because how it sounds. Because a lot of kids ain't gonna go through all that.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't play me? I ain't start? Oh, I'm out. It's like it sounds to me like you are like you were trying to do what the coach was asking.
Yeah.
Right. And you're
playing defense.
You're doing everything.
You're doing what he's asking. A lot of players, especially players of your caliber, top tier players, they're not gonna do that.
Hell no.
Oh, I ain't starting? Call my AU coach, call my dad. He's gonna call the coach. It's gonna be hell. You want another player from this program? You better fix up. That's how it goes a lot of the times.
Yep.
Like
don't
play around like that. It's a business. Don't play around with the kids. So it sounds to me like you were out there trying to do what the coach asked.
I had to try to do what the coach asked because the way I viewed it was I can call my pops and complain to him. He can go call him, press him, get on him like that, but it doesn't change nothing. I could sit here, but like I still have to go through the whole year.
Go through it.
Right.
Because it makes no sense for me. Okay, I'm gonna go transfer right now. I'm transferring right now. What? Sit out the year, so I'm going to thug it out and do whatever I can do to get on the court.
Right.
Just keep on working and fighting. And that was the biggest thing with me. Like, it got to the point where games where I got DNP, I'm like, okay, don't even sweat it. I don't even care.
That's tough.
I used to just take off my jersey right after the game where we're in the change room. Everyone's getting changed. Bring in the huddle. As soon as we brought out the huddle, I'm changing to some workout clothes. I'm going to work out right after the game. Right after the home game, going to go work out, get some work. I'm like, bro, I don't care. No matter what, time's gonna come. He doesn't mess with me. Who cares? I'm telling him. I'm promising myself. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna keep on working. Keep on hooping.
Love that right there.
That's
man.
it. That's an amazing attitude to have. Where do you get an attitude like that? Like that to me, that's resilience. Like, that's tough, man.
That sounds like that OG triple OG Rohan, man.
Yeah,
I for sure got it from him.
You know what I mean? Real talk. So with all those issues mounting, like, clearly, and there's a lot of issues that you had to face. Talk about adversity. Talk about all that. What made you decide to put your name in the transfer portal?
Well, obviously, coach got fired and everything. Yeah. But I already knew, like, from, like, before he even got fired, like, we played Baylor. And I got my DMP. For the home game, we played Baylor. I got my DMP. I'm like, yeah, I'm hitting the portal. Like, as soon as I can, like, I gotta hit the portal because I know I can do things. So it's not like I'm going to practice and I'm bullshitting or nothing. Like, I'm itching trying to get in because it used to get to the point where the bench players didn't even get to go on and practice.
Wow.
It was like, okay, starters, you guys go do this. Bench players, you guys sit and just watch. I'm like, bro, no, not doing that. So I used to try everything. Like, I used to, hey, yo, coach, talk to him. So I'd tell the assistant, hey, coach, talk to him. You can get in, you do this. I'll play defense, do whatever. And as soon as he puts me in, playing defense, doing whatever I can do. And then comes down to the Baylor game, I'm sitting DMP. Tells me, Elijah, be ready. Not a word. I've been ready. I'm here. Ready. Didn't play me. I'm like, nah. And then Keontae went federal that game too. That's what got me hot. Because he's looking at coach talking shit to coach. Hey, slow it down, man. Slow it down, man. This, that, the coach. I'm
Keontae,
like, hey.
you were just talking that?
Yeah, the coach. I'm like, hey, coach, put me in, man. Let me go do something. Like, even if you want me to go guard him, face guard him, I'll go face guard him. Like, put me in. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, he talking crazy. You ain't looking at none of us. Like, put me in. Didn't put me in. DMP. Called my pops. Like, hey, pops. I need to transfer. But I'm going to thug it out this year. But after this, I need to transfer. That was the time when I knew, like, I need to transfer.
What'd your dad say after that when you told him? Like, let's get it.
He told me, hey, just keep your head down, keep on working like you're doing.
Yes.
Time's gonna show. So just kept on working and everything.
So I know you said your coach got fired, and also you had another Canadian. I see he just committed to Cal.
Yeah.
We're like, are we allowed to talk about why he got fired?
Yeah, I'll tell you why he got fired.
Like because it says some stuff, because this is public information.
It is public information.
So it's not like, like what are some of the things that you've seen and you're like, whoa, like were you in practice and you've seen some things and it's like, wow.
Just the way he was moving towards us, I could see, like, it was all just a buildup. Like, we got so used to him doing the things that he did that he got in trouble for that we're like, bro,
what are some of the things that he did?
Like, he got in trouble for the TCU game. He was yelling at one of the players. Spit came out of his mouth. The player wiped himself. Don't wipe my effing spit. I'll spit on you whenever I want. We're like,
no.
And mind you, this is during COVID.
No.
Yeah.
This is during COVID, guys.
No.
During COVID.
So he was talking, upset, I'm assuming during the game.
Yeah, angry,
spit
upset.
Came out his mouth. The player wiped the spit.
Like, the player came, took the towel right here that the next player had, wiped himself.
And the coach said, "Don't wipe my spit."
Yeah, I'll spit on you whenever I want.
He's tripping. He's tripping,
man.
That's somebody's
he didn't get
child.
enough sleep, maybe. Going to bed at like 2 a.m., bro. You gotta go to bed at 9.
Hey, maybe that's
9
what
p.m.
happened.
That's what happens, bro.
Come
on, man. You be
he's just angry. He's just angry.
Drooling while you're talking and spitting while you're talking. Come on, man.
What are some more things like that he would do? Because getting fired from college, that's like a big deal.
Huge deal.
No, it was a buildup of things that he would do. He did that. I remember he tried to throw his water bottle at one of the players, but you know him, old, horrible aim, miss.
You need that sleep. I'm telling you, the elders, they need their sleep, man. Elders, get your sleep, bro.
You just missed.
Get your sleep, B. You know what I mean? Especially if you're going to be coaching the young Bulls, man, and these young Kings, man. Get your rest. Get your rest, man.
Chill.
Holy.
So he'll probably never, ever get a job. He can probably just retire after this, huh?
No need.
I don't know. If I'm him, I probably would, honestly.
Right.
Because it was just a buildup, but like, we got so used to it that when like people outside start talking about it, like, yo, it's bad. Like, he shouldn't be doing that. We're like, all honesty, we're used to it. We just put our head down. Like, who cares? He's like, he got to the point where players like, bro, he's not doing it to me, so I don't care. Because he knows if he does it to me, it's a problem.
Was there any racial slurs or anything like that he would say?
He wouldn't say like nothing like reckless like that. But then like there was a time where like he told like one of the players, master, slave.
Oh no.
And that was like a scripture from the Bible.
Yeah, he's saying,
like, use that. Like, I heard it's public knowledge. It's out there.
Public information.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, man, you make reference to Bibles and that ain't right, man. And you got all young black kings with you.
Yeah.
Come on, what are you trying to say, man?
So we're all just sitting there like, yo. And then we're all gonna give him a blind, like, okay, we're used to it. But then it's once he started bringing up, see, I'm trying to bring it up from the Bible because the Bible says this and that, and I have black friends. I could never. It hurts my soul when I hear you guys say the N-word. And we're like, just stop it. Like, no, it doesn't. Stop this. Because then if it did, you'd correct the guys that are saying it.
Yeah.
And you can't sit here and say, oh, I have 2 black friends. Like, it's nothing.
Only
you
2.
can't pull that card. Like, we all know, like, you can't pull, oh, I have black friends.
Yeah.
No.
It
we
ain't
know
working.
that.
No.
That's strange. This guy seems kind of strange to me.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So now you're in the portal. You're on Hip Hop Hoops couch.
Uh-oh.
We want to know the, like, you know, the little news. Like, what? Well, first off, I want to know what are you looking into for your next school? Your Texas Tech is going to be behind you. What are you looking into? Like, how are you going to decide what's the next school? Because now this is a huge decision.
Yeah.
You know, I seen a couple of guys, Ace Wolf, another kid who went to Texas. He went to Texas Tech, I believe, went to Alabama. Now he's transferring to Michigan. So those guys are on like their 3rd transfer. What do you look at? Like, how are you going to decide what school you go to, man?
Honestly, the relationship with the coach, like, now that I understand, like, it's not all about what he says. It's all about the actions and all honesty. Like, I can talk to other players and just get them my information about the coach, because that was the biggest mistake that I made, was I didn't get information about the coach, because, like, it was the 2nd year coaching. Like, as being a head coach, like, it's hard to get info about him.
Right. Was he a junior college coach, or
he played he coached junior college?
Yeah.
And then he was the assistant, like a defensive assistant coach there.
I think he coached my boy Bobby Allen in junior college, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow. So there was no information on him.
Yeah, it was hard to get information, and then it's just a situation where I can look and know, and there's no, like, in my gut where I feel like, I don't really know about this. Like, going to Tech, like, I was confident going in, but there's still part of me like, am I sure I want to go here? Because it's like, I don't really know the man. Like, people around me don't really know the man. Like, other guys that I know in college are like, who's that? I don't really know him.
Yeah.
So it's like, But this time coming around, I feel like I understand it more. I understand that, it's a business.
It's business.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
They're looking at you as like another paycheck, honestly. If you can help me make more money, or you can make me lose money.
Yeah.
So now that I understand that, I feel like I can vet out the coaches. I feel like, okay, you're bullshitting. You're not serious about me. You're just using me for bread. Like, okay, I understand now.
Right.
The maturity has you're hearing the evolution.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Definitely from the first time,
Elijah
right?
Fisher.
He didn't want to. He was barely talking the first time.
A lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's put that out there. But you can just physically,
the
way you're talking, like
you can see the growth.
You
man.
can see the growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't wait. Time out. Is your intuition kind of telling you like what spot you're going to next? Like, you feel it in your gut? Do you know like it's a? You don't have to tell us.
Is it somewhere? Is the nickname of the city called the Windy City?
Nah.
Listen, man. I'm trying to fish, man.
How do you feel? Like inside, you feel good about it?
Yeah. This decision I'm making up now, like, I vetted out the schools. I feel comfortable with this school I'm going to. Like, I feel like I can go there. I'll be able to rock out.
So you made the decision already?
I've made the decision, but I feel like I have a feeling of like the top schools. Like, okay, if I go to any one of these, like, I feel confident. It's not like, okay, I go to this one. I'm like, I go to this one. I'm like, Like, any one decision that I make, I'm like, okay, I'm confident within it. I can live with this mistake. I can live with this decision.
And so I want to touch something.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask your goal, man. I know you're a type of man that has goals for days, and you're the type of man.
Let's let that. Not yet. Not yet.
You don't want that yet?
Not just yet, because I want to know about. I want to know about if you can do it all over again. Like, I know you had you had the Ignite was an option. You know, we see Leonard Miller. He kind of did his thing there. I think he's in the draft this year.
Yeah.
Do you think if you can go back, like, you think that would be an option?
It would be an option, but honestly, right now, I am thankful for like what has happened. Because what has happened, like, it made me grow up faster. Because I'm just a kid coming in, like,
you sound like it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you sound, man.
Like, I was just a kid coming in, like, everything's gonna be easy, this is gonna be light. But then it really showed me, like, I gotta put in the work. Because, like, growing up, everything was easy. Like, the game came to me easy. Like, okay, I'm playing this team, that team.
It did, man.
It was just easy. Like, I know, okay, I can bully him here. I can get to my spot here. If I miss this shot, all right, who cares? I'm gonna go jack up the next one and I'm gonna make it. If I miss a defense assignment here, yo, stop. There's still like a good 15, 20 minutes left in the game, but it's like coming into college, like, yo, that one assignment that you missed, that could be the reason why you lose the game. I'm like, yo. And then I'm like, yo, I need to lock in. I need to do this and that.
That's some maturity
and
right
just
there, baby.
seeing the game now, like, I understand the game more.
Yeah.
It's not, okay, this guy in front of me. Now I'm looking at, okay, what's the help side doing now? Is he gonna come over in the helps? Is he gonna come over more so then I can get to the lane, kick it there? If I can get to the lane, Euro step around him. If I can come do this. So I feel like it made me more mature and see the game differently. Because I saw the game from not a star's perspective. I seen it from someone on the bench. So I'm seeing all the mistakes that everyone's making.
You were taking it in. You was actually reading the game when you were sitting there, not pouting, upset. You're like, you were taking it in.
You were just
like,
waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah, like I'm sitting there like, yo, okay, so this guy came down, he beat his man. What are they doing? So as soon as he comes to the paint, everyone's collapsing. This guy can cut back door. That guy can cut back door for a dunk. So I'm like, yo, I see opportunities where I can go in and do something that none of the starters are doing, that coach can applaud me on. Something to manipulate coach. Like, yo, see, he's understanding the game, he's paying attention more. And then I understood that, like, coming into the game, you got to make a spark right away, but not on offense, but on defense. So, like, you come in the game, get a stop, get a rebound, get a block, get a deflection, get a charge. So once you get that charge or something, it's like, okay, yo, I can trust him in the late game situation, because it came down to the end of the year. He started to trust me more, put me in for defense for late game situations. He's like, okay, yo, you go guard him. Like Oklahoma State, even though we lost that game off the game winning putback, he put me on their star player that had like, 20 in the first half. So, yo, you go guard him. I was on him, did my thing, locked him. Even though he missed, like, I was like, yo, I did my job. I forced him to take a tough shot. He missed. It's up to you guys to go box out now. So then I understood the game on the defensive standpoint. Like, yo, I want to go guard the best player because I understand what they're going to go do. Like, it helped me even understand what scouting reports. Like, I never really read no scouting reports. Like, our coach would, like, coming into our coach would give us a scouting report. I'm like, bro, like, come on. All right, I played with this guy. I already know this guy. Like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. But now I'm like, yo, let me see the scouting report again. Let me make sure, okay, he does this, he does that. He's strong him. Okay, he's a jersey. He's nice like that. I got you.
Okay.
And it's like going over plays and everything. So it really taught me, like, basketball is more than just, okay,
going out there
mano y mano. It's more than just that. So that's why I say it was a great experience.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Goals. I know you got a lot of goals.
Before that, just one more. Message to Jordan Fisher. He's a problem, by the way.
He's a problem. I'm not gonna lie, he's a problem.
Gosh.
That's your twin. But message to Jordan Fisher, man. What are you gonna tell him? You've been through it. You went through it 1 year already. He's gonna come through this. He's gonna have this process. He's gonna go through this process very soon. What is your message to your baby bro, man? He's up next.
Little big bro. God damn.
Little big bro.
What's my big bro? Don't put no big bro into it. Low bro. That's still low bro to me. Don't do that.
What's the message to your little bro, man?
Honestly, the message that I would have to him, for the high school standpoint, work. As much time you can get in the gym, just work. Put your head down and work. All that social media things, yo, forget about it. Who cares? Just work. Put your head down, do as much work as you can do. Make your game as polished as possible. Ask questions. So, like, when NBA guys come in, or like when older heads come in, pick their brains for knowledge. Just, yo, how's it like in this level? How you doing this, like that? So when you go into college, you have the most knowledge as possible coming in.
Yeah.
And then when you come into college, just put your head down and work. Just work by yourself. Because that's one thing I had to learn was there's not always going to be a trainer there to come work you on that. That was one thing I learned. Like, yo, get on that gun, get work, get shots up, and just be confident within yourself and always boost yourself with confidence. Never get too down on yourself, because that's one thing that I did was I always got too down on myself. Like, I didn't play. Coach thinks I suck. Coach thinks I'm that. So I always use that as motive. Like me, I'm crazy in my mind. Like I'll use that as like motivation. Like I'll look at coach before practice, just be my like, coach thinks I suck. Coach thinks I'm that. So like just use something to always have an edge. Like I used to coach and like coach gave you DNP the past 4 games. Use this as motivation to go fry these guys, go kill these guys. You know you're better than these guys.
Right.
That's one thing I would say. Like just keep on working, keep your head down, block out all the outside noise, and get to your destination.
There you go.
and run your own race. Honestly,
Facts.
Don't listen to what everyone else is saying. Okay, they have this goal for you. They have that goal for you. Run your own race.
Run your own race.
So that's the biggest thing. I feel like kids are trying to run everyone's races, but theirs. Who cares if you go to JUCO? Who cares if you do this? Who cares if you do that? Run your race. Your time will come.
And your goal?
My goal is to be the #1 draft pick. Honestly, I don't care what anybody says. I feel like if I run my own race right now and put my head down and do the work I need to do, I'm gonna be the #1 draft pick.
Facts.
Yo, I love the confidence is still there, man. I love it. I'm here for it, man. I can't wait, man. Do you have a timeline where you're gonna choose the school you're gonna go to, man? Or...
Honestly, no timeline, but just know it's coming soon.
What's coming?
Listen, man, let us know, man. So we can report that. We want to be the first,
right? We want
to
be the first to do that, for real, but yeah.
But I'm good, man.
I'm
like,
straight,
we got a lot, man.
A whole lot of gems, young hoopers. Take it in, man. You know what I mean? Run your own race.
Run your own race.
Yo, and that's we're signing out, man. Elijah Fisher in the building.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Sorry. Hey, man, continue to follow us on all the social media platforms. Apple Podcasts, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe, follow, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We're Hip Hop Me Too. Hey, also, shout out Jeffrey, shout out Weston. We're giving out the shoes, ink and money.
Yes.
Oh, come on, man. We're
shout out Tidal League too, man.
Tidal League, our distant cousin. You know the emoji fingers, baby. We're Hip Hop Me Toops.
Scope.
We out.